Hello rock lovers and welcome back. Today I've got a really interesting deck for you. So Techno-Organic Virus has just released and I'll be calling it TOV from now on, I'm pretty sure, throughout the rest of the video. It's a very cool card. I know some people were looking at the rock angle for this and I have a deck for you today. Kind of shocked myself. I was just cooking it a little bit. People mentioned Black Swan reducing the cost of the virus and I was like, yeah, why not? But because that's the case, why not throw Moon Girl in there, you know? Because you're playing a bunch of them, throw Nicholas Scratch. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, but I got a 68% win rate with this, which is crazy. I did not anticipate that at all, for saying that I just randomly cooked something up. But I guess I'll go through the deck now, just to show you guys how it works. Then at the end of the video, I'll go through whether I think it's worth the card up itself. So if you want to skip the deck and then the gameplay at the end, I'll put the breakdown. But here, this is the deck. I just called it TOV, creative, I know. We have the virus itself, which self-explanatory really. Just checking everything's, yep, we're good. Then we have Nicholas Scratch, which a little bit of an odd pick. He's not really in here because you're capitalizing on loads of spells. He's in here because if you get him down early and you're playing like maybe 3 to 4 viruses, it's a 1/6 by default, which is pretty good. You also have Sandstorm in here that procs it a couple of times as well. Anytime that a 1-drop becomes like a 1/4, 1/5 on average in a deck, I'd say it's worth running. Similar to Martyr. Martyr's in here because it has a very bad ability, but you tend to fill the board up quite a lot with this. But you can also play TOV on it and just remove its ability entirely. It also has synergy with Black Swan. And then you have Squirrel Girl, which is filling up the lanes. Similar thing, again, just replace all the squirrels with TOV, but I'm pretty sure everyone's going to be doing that. Sandstorm. Sandstorm's in here because, well, rocks and the virus decks actually work quite well together. You're getting a bunch of rocks down that have no ability by default, and then giving them one. But the beauty of it is Ozymandias doesn't proc based on the rock's text, it procs based on the fact that it's a rock. So its ability will still go off, which is very nice. Also works with Black Swan, so you're seeing a bit of a trend here. Hawkeye Kate Bishop could probably be swapped for something else if you wanted to, which is not that necessary, but arrows are quite nice. Most of them you can replace with the virus as well, and does a good job at filling up the front lanes. Rhino and Debris are both rock cards, same with Ozymandias. You're kind of going to see them in a deck like this anyway. Lizard is here because it's a cheap drop that has a downside. Not a lot of people are filling up lanes these days, but even if they are, virus, right? You can just throw the virus on it. I know we mentioned Rhino and Debris briefly there, but they're pretty strong bodies themselves that if they're given the virus as well, they're just going to get even better, and the rocks that they put out there. And then Moon Girl, this is where the beauty of the deck comes together. Moon Girl doubles your rocks from Sandstorm, it doubles the virus, it doubles Nicholas. Those are the main things you want to double really. I think I had a game where I doubled Ozymandias and was able to play it twice, but actually getting that off is a rare occurrence. Your main goal here is to play the Techno-Organic Virus a couple of times, maybe once, more than likely once, then Moon Girl it and have Black Swan on the board so that by turn 5 you activate Black Swan, turn 6 you then have 2 to play. So you can fill your board with 1-drops or whatever, rocks, then play the virus on the last 2 locations and give everything on the board the buff. It's very cool. I had a lot of fun with this. Probably almost as much fun as I had with Ramata, and I was saying in that video that I had more fun with that card than I had with a lot of cards in a while, so yes, that says a lot. I hope you guys like the deck that I cooked up here. Don't know how close it's going to be to what other people do, but I thought it was an interesting take. The Moon Girl I haven't heard people talking about, so hopefully it works for you guys. I got a 68% win rate with this. I don't know if I've mentioned that already, but very high, very nice as well. So without any further ado, I will show you guys the games. Okay, I think I'm just gonna play this on its own. I've actually not seen anybody play it against me yet. I do have the recipe for a very insane play. In fact, you know what? I'm doing that purely to play around Cosmic Ghost Rider. If I play Lizard there, I can play Black Swan behind it. Ooh, that is intimidating. Okay. Completely up for a gamble. Okay. Ah, they got Taskmaster. So, I was thinking, I could do Moogle now, then turn 5 play another virus, then turn 6 activate the Black Swan, etc. I think that's okay, because my other option is playing it now with Nicholas, and then next turn playing Moongirl.
I'm about to juice this up.
But I think it works because I can get one off here. Let's make sure to activate that first. Play these two, then play that into it, and it'll give me another one. Should then buff these two next, and I can play one card here. The virus again. Play another card here with the virus, and then just fill the middle location with the card. I'm pretty happy with that. Very nice. Ooh, don't like that. Not guaranteed that he's going to get something off, but I still don't like it. We do this into this. Into this, into this. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Let's see how it goes. I hope they don't get that Gambit ability off, but they probably will because of I Am Patriot. Aww, I wanted to see it happen, but we managed to pull the combo off. Still pretty happy with that. Okay, they took my debris. It's not the worst thing, but them giving me a Lady Sif is kind of annoying. I guess the question is, do you play this turn 1? Probably keep it. Okay, that's pretty good. I think I would have preferred to have played it alongside Lizard, but the mansion's not giving me any other option. Black Swan. Black Swan is very nice, actually. I think I play it there, though. This is a risky move. Okay. Let's do a rock and TOV, and then let's see how this works with this. Very nice. That's a little worrying. So this is only going to give it +3. Which means I need to find a way to get 7 there, which isn't possible. Do I just give up on that lane then? Maybe. Yeah? I mean, it's adding 5 here. It's not great. I guess I could have played it in the middle if I anticipated them getting power here.
We are the future.
Interesting. Oh, and then my debris. Okay.
Victory.
It was a bot though, so I don't really know what I would have expected. Oh, we have a pretty nice curve. A little bit concerned about Hotel Inferno though. As long as it doesn't hit. Okay, we're good. They are playing a Doom deck, possibly. Next one's pretty good. I always would prefer to get it down before I played, or after I played TOV though. Wow. They really said play your cards. It's definitely Doom. So then we would just... Guess it's this, but like... Drawing it now would be nice. Unfortunately not. Okay. Oh, never mind.
Victory.
I guess I would have been putting out a decent amount of power, but if they didn't have Doom, they kind of lost their trump card.
This land is always changing.
Two interesting picks though. Pretty sure it's a bot. Oh no. But because it's a bot, I don't think they're going to use that very well.
Snap.
Oh, I was about to undo it. 'Cause technically, I could just win middle with Jug. I'm happy with this, and then...
I want the throne.
That's not nice. Well, I made my play clear. I just hope they don't beat debris power here. Oh, interesting. They actually went for it. Yeah, we're fully committing, huh? I would just not care about that lane. Martyr is pointless power. Because if they fill it, it doesn't really matter. Saw that coming.
Victory.
Okay, hopefully not a bot this time. facing a lot of those today. Interesting. Oh. I was kind of hoping that would happen. Although it does make it a bit awkward. That is playing with fire, playing a discard deck into Quantum Tunnel.
Oh, snap.
I think it's a bot. Interesting. So I can hope to pull Black Swan. Let's do Lizard first, because getting Lizard out after would be nice. Ah, there we go. Which means I can actually get my combo off. I'm not gonna have hand space. I'm not gonna have hand space, and this location becomes an issue. Which is a bit annoying. Well, we always activate, and then last turn Techno. But it's not going to work. A little bit annoying, but location restriction.
I'm about to juice this up.
Well, I hope they don't retreat, but it would go something like this. Oh, nice, okay. That's what I was trying to do. Against a bot, it's not as satisfying, but we got it on. Makes me want to play this early just because of the combo, but I know the chances of me getting it off are relatively low. I hate this card. Which case, maybe I should do this to reduce the chances of it hitting something that would annoy me. What just happened? Did it hit his own card? Oh. I just didn't even see it do anything. Okay. Well, that should negate this effect. Okay. And then in terms of playing things that would move tracks, probably unlikely. And we can actually nullify Iska currently. Last turn, just play Aussie. I think I'm happy with that actually. Aussie and a rock on the last turn. Is that snap worthy? Maybe not. Okay, and then I guess they're gonna play Spectrum, which means they don't win this location by default. Gonna give this location 8 power. Okay. That's stronger there actually. Okay. I think I'm happy with that. Oh, I didn't actually account for Zombie Fantastic, but we're good. Ooh.
Victory.
I'm actually loving this card so far. It's a really interesting way to play. You could get Nicholas in here just to secure the spot. Because I'm not really going to be able to play anything there until the end of the game. That's a little bit annoying. Okay, well, it's Rhino TOV. I wonder, are people playing TOV in decks with things like Goliath? Because I could see it, you know. I really want to Moon Girl her. But it's actually not going to matter because I don't have Black Swan. Squirrel Girl. Yeah, let's do that. That's the problem with this card. Like, because it's an activate, you can't even play it turn 5. Which makes things a little bit tricky. We do Sandstorm. Maybe something like that. This is a little bit scary. Doubled Ravona as well. Well, I can make right 16 and then left into... Well, that's 19 plus 9. 26. The question is 16 on the right good enough? Maybe not, but for the sake of playing the card, we'll play it out. Oh, okay.
Victory.
Still running undefeated. Ooh, this is actually an excellent curve so far. Almost tempted to snap. Just missing TOV. Squirrel Go would be a good draw though. Almost thought I had it. guess this is probably the best bet, if I'm being realistic.
Oh, snap.
And also probably worth snapping. We can get 2 Ozymandiases down. That alone should be worth something. Interesting. Not entirely sure what their deck is in. Okay, so we're duplicating. Do we want 4 rocks? Well, I definitely don't want to play Squirrel Girl, so... yeah, let's do this.
I'm about to juice this up.
Stardust is fine. Actually, good for me if anything. Can we Black Swan? We can Aussie. We play the rocks. This deck doesn't run Killmonger, surely. It just seems to be a counter deck so far. That's all I'm seeing. But to run Killmonger would surprise me. Just checking I didn't play the copy. It also makes sense to leave the right lane open in case I did draw TOV. Which maybe in that case, Lizard goes here. Going for the power on the last turn. Interesting. Oh, it's debris. Debris. Sure. I mean, you're buffing the middle location, which probably doesn't need it, but put a rock everywhere at this point. Or do I put a rock on the right? I mean, what's the rock going to be? It's only going to be 6. Yeah. Iska. Oh my. There's an Iska Shulao deck? You have got to be joking me. Martyr. The Stardust because the debris. Wow. That was an insane loss. I did not see Iska Shulao coming. Cool. I think we just play Aussie here. Just get him out of the way because it's quite a difficult card to play. Interesting. Is this Cerebro by any chance? Very interesting. Oh well, TOV is not going to work there. That is actually a bit annoying. Well, I can Sandstorm. Because it's looking like a game where I don't actually get TOV off. I know that it doesn't affect them though. I'm just doing it for the extra trigger. Again, Black Swan is actually going to be useless. 9 power rock. I was hoping to cancel that out, but sadly I can't. Huh.
Victory.
It seems like they cannot either. I mean, to be fair, I could have just put Black Swan here and then debris. Might have been better. I mean, it definitely would have been better, but yeah, we live and learn. This is a hard deck to snap with, I find. Ooh, that's nice. Maybe play it next turn. Could play Hawkeye.
Oh, snap.
Oh no.
Victory.
That was a series of events. Hard deck to snap with unless you get something like that, I suppose, but nothing to matter. Oh, again, we seem to have a pretty good opening hand. I won't snap until I get TOV though. Feels weird calling it that over and over again. It's like, what else do you call it? Is that what everyone's calling it? Because otherwise it's like Techno-Organic Virus. Say that 3 times really fast. I didn't get Acid Arrow. Just kinda hoping I would. That's good for me though. Not if it gets hit by Lost Diablos. We can do that. I'm struggling a little bit for space here, it feels like. Thank you. That's kind of helpful. We can do this. I'm not really getting any of my heavy hitter cards yet. This is definitely a shootout deck, which I should be scared of. And that's not really gonna help me. Playing this here purely to try and stop a draw. Okay, we might actually be alright. It looks like they're going to... yeah.
Victory.
I was gonna say Scarlet Spider, Jocasta out. But that wouldn't have done anything really, so I guess we're good. And every time I see this Cosmo, I swear, I think it's Jeff. But I see this aura around it. The aura of Jeff. Okay, nice. We have the virus. It would be nice to get something like Squirrel Girl. But even if not, Nicholas on the right and the virus on the... oh, you had to hit that at all costs. Actually a pain. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. There's not many cards I want to draw here, but sets us up for a good play with the virus and left with the rocks. It would have to be the final turn, but...
Wind, aid my hand.
not something I expected. Okay, let's do this. I would be happy enough to snap, but they're literally going to be able to see my turn before I do anything. This is a very cool variant. Okay, well, bot things, I guess. Maybe if I don't snap, they won't retreat. Wow. That's surprising. I'll take it.
Victory.
My usual catchphrase whenever I just about win a match. Or a bot decides to play into me winning. God is extremely fun, even when it gets hit by Iceman, it seems. I was about to say, I'm just going to snap into this bot just to help the cube rate, but they're going to be running Killmonger, aren't they? Ah, screw it. Oh, interesting.
Opponent snap. Oh, snap.
Go on then, Joe. Let's see what you've got. Actually, I hadn't considered giving myself a second version of that. I guess I still haven't considered it because it just blocked it from happening. Oh dear. Yep, Killmonger destroys me. There's not much I can do about that. Yeah, because at this point it becomes an all or nothing game. Because even putting this here doesn't prevent Killmonger from blowing everything up. Oh dear. Go on then. Just because it's a bot, I have hope, but there's no guarantee. Oh. Looks like I was right to have hope. We're up in that cube rate, baby.
Victory.
Yeesh. So just for some final closing notes, I'm going to throw these in at the end now, just to kind of separate it and have you guys see the games and kind of go through the journey that I went through with me. I think this card is really fun. Currently don't see it being broken because it's hard to play multiple of them back to back, and it has so many counters. Yeah, you have Mobius, which we didn't see. You have Cosmo. You have Enchantress. You have Killmonger. You have the list goes on and on. But as a card, it is extremely fun. If you have the setup to make it work, it is very strong from what I've seen. I don't remember what I rated it in my season review video. I might have to go back and check that. But I think it's a solid 4-star card. From early reviews, I've only played the games that got me the win rate that you've seen from this video. I haven't seen anyone else's opinion on it yet either. But as it stands, I would give it a 4. I would definitely recommend getting it if you can. If you have to roll in seasonal snap packs, it's usually pretty tricky, right? Trying to land on the one card, and most people will have skipped cards last season. I imagine not all of them were great. Alternatively, there's the super Premium Season Pass. That's even what it's called. I feel like I've butchered that a little bit. But if you can buy that, I would recommend it. If you can't get it in the packs, there's some pretty fun decks you can play with this. I know there's the Sauron route you can take as well. I'll probably throw it into a zoo, more of a zoo-leaning archetype. But if you like the rock stuff, this works perfectly well there. I hope that helps you make a decision for whether to get this card or not. And yeah, that's about it from me. If you liked the video, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Thanks in advance, and I'll speak to you all next time.